for beta as it does come to an end, but we don't know who is going to be earning those Fs of respect, who is going to be falling in this tournament. This one duel going to decide it all. We are moving over to our elimination bracket. Both of these players have already lost their duels to get their ticket here. Whoever does go down is eliminated.
Yep, that's to me the first person that actually is going to be completely removed from the tournament.
And this is not a best of 3 situation. This is just single elimination.
Yep.
Or like single, just 1 round.
You either get it or you get got. That's the only 2 things.
Right.
I'm ready. Let's make this happen. Let's go.
I'm ready now too that I picked my nose on camera.
Let's make sure they both understand that.
Okay, yep, let them know, and we'll start it up. Let's get this duel and let's do it. I'm ready. I'm actually really excited to see these one-off matches.
Same.
And, it's going to be really exciting to see.
Hot World of Warcraft action flying at your face. Yep. 4 series, only 4 hot dudes do progress. 4 get sent straight home where they already are.
Let's see, where are we at here? So we've got Drakova versus Payo, Hotform versus Naksa, Stay Safe versus Absterge, and Jelly Beans versus Snuts. Okay, let's see how this is going to go. I'm ready.
Plenty of intense action going on there.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ready?
There it is.
Let's do it. All right,
you just accepted the duel.
Payo actually put sleeves back on, maybe getting a little bit chilly for little Payo.
Look at that. All right, here we go. So
Not much
Payo
meat on
immediately
those
goes
bones.
into he immediately goes into stealth. Drakova's waiting. Probably might have perception up. We'll see what's going to happen. So we're waiting on Drakova. Oh, he immediately gets Payo out, and then Payo responds by getting a gouge. Okay, that's good. That's very good.
Very nice.
Payo's getting away. He's going to be able to get a re-stealth here. And then that's going to be back. Oh, wow. What is this? This is a French-Canadian strat if I've ever seen one myself. This is incredible. He got on the mountain. Obviously, that didn't work out. He brought out the pet, and then he's just going to immediately start attacking Drakova. Payo is already down 1,000 health. This is not looking good for him already.
It's the 4th of July Classic. Gets on that mount. Paul Revere's. The British are coming.
Right.
The British are coming. But the question is, where is the damage going to come from? We can already see full combo points have been established on the side of Payo. Are we going to see that burst that we saw earlier on?
Yeah, that Payo is just absolutely destroying Drakova. Drakova is losing so much health, and Drakova bubbles, and Payo vanishes. Okay, this is a reset. This is the first reset. Payo obviously has to get away and heal himself up, and then we're going to get back into this. And honestly, at this point, I mean, this could be anybody's game.
Well, keep in mind as well, some of the strengths that are going to happen to classes that are a little bit burstier with their toolkits, they're going to use everything in a matchup like this. This is the best one. Payo already so
okay,
low.
That's so good. So Payo obviously was kept in combat with the Dragonling. He sapped him, and then he has 2 pets. These pets right here are going to hurt Payo so much because he's got to watch out for the pets. And now he's going to probably start actually eating here. And Drakova can just sit right back down and start drinking. And he was able to switch off his trinkets too as well. So now he's got his PvP trinket up and as well as the Mark of the Chosen, so he can get more stats. Payo's sitting down here getting ready to drink. And this is basically a full reset minus Vanish and minus Bubble.
Yeah, I think a full reset is exactly kind of what both of these players want. They're going to allow each other to take that time. We're going to see mana getting grabbed for Drakova. And keep in mind what he was able to do in that first round, right? He already was somebody that made us believe. He's trying to go for that deep run after playing it so close against Fenrique, somebody who was really trying to figure out that matchup, being one of the Horde players that hasn't had dueling experience as much against some of these Paladins. If you don't know the name Drakova, you definitely want to throw some respect on it. It was Esfon who was actually talking him up, saying how highly he did rate this player. If there was going to be somebody to represent the class, he said it was going to be this guy, and now he's going to be fishing, trying to get out the rogue from stealth, who is actually lighting a basic campfire. Lil Payo taking a little break here. He said he took his nap out of game, and now he's going to be taking his nap in game. Hey, man, I'm a role player as well.
So Drakova is running around randomly outside trying to throw grenades.
Payo's looking for some fish to cook right now on that fireplace.
Oh, my God.
He's definitely going to have
it.
Oh, my.
Wow. Oh, what is this?
Cooking God.
What is this?
He actually got it. He got a fish first
I don't
try.
think Drakova. Oh, yeah. I mean, look, he's a great player. What can I say? Okay.
Doesn't matter which aspect of the game. We're seeing that Payo is completely 99 fishing. He's everything.
Drakova has no idea, dude. He's just running around.
Part of the problem is he can't tab target. because I think it targets the other Horde players.
Yeah, you can't target. Payo's going to come out, but yeah, Drakova looked more lost there than some of our friends in the WoW section when they are at the bar trying to hit on ladies. But finally, Drakova now is going to see his target. Will he be able to laser beam focus onto him? Or is Payo just going to dirtle around more and enjoy this beautiful July 3rd day?
Let's see how this is going to happen. So Payo's just chilling, hanging out, just having a good time. Just whenever he gets a chance, maybe going back over to Drakova and attacking him, and then maybe getting a little sap right there. Okay, and then we have Payo. He's able to just sit here and wait. Let's see what this is going to happen, how this is going to go.
So something to consider. It is against the rules for a rogue to sit in stealth and delay the duel for too long.
Oh, well, he's not delaying. He's getting right back.
He wasn't even stealthed.
I'm just saying, like, that's something to consider if it gets too bad.
Can we have the Horde kill Rich Turpin? He's right next to him.
Yeah, I think the other thing that we do need to keep in mind is that Payo has just some of the most damage on the planet.
And Drakova's already half health. Payo is just so confident, making sure he's absolutely completely ready. He saps him again. I don't know what he's thinking with this battle chicken, if he's just not going to deal with the battle chicken at all and focus entirely on killing Drakova. Let's find out. So Payo's going to go back into stealth right here and probably reopen on Drakova. There we go with the cheap shot. Drakova trinkets right out of it. He stuns Payo with a bomb, and then Drakova immediately heals himself up back. Almost. Oh, he gets it interrupted. This is not good for Drakova at all. Drakova has a sword and shield on. He's getting lower and lower and lower on health. He gets a gouge. Payo is getting ready. He's letting his energy regen, and then Drakova is able to repentance and maybe get a holy light off. I'm pretty sure he will, and this is going to take Drakova maybe up to 60% health. We'll see.
You got to choke the chicken or get choked by the chicken, and it looks like this chicken might just overwhelm Drakova here. He is going to back off just a little bit. Full combo points. We're going to see a big chunky finisher move just rip Drakova to shreds.
Yeah, this is not good at all for Drakova. And then he opens up back with the stun. This is actually not very good for Payo either. This is where Drakova can turn things around a little bit. And then Drakova, as you guys saw, just right there, uses lay on hands. That's basically one of the last things that he has available to him. I think he can also use Blessing of Protection, but we'll see if that's going to even happen. So Drakova is almost he's half health again, even after lay on hands. He's got Mechanical Dragonling attacking him on top of Payo. Payo is just chunking him down. Payo with an almost full energy, there it is.
And now that we moved into the best of ones, I do want to talk about the fulcrum shift that really has happened in this tournament, because we are going to see every single player use everything that they have on their at their disposal.
Rogue God to Cooking God to Fishing God
Mountain
to Rogue God. Not exactly. The mounting strat was not as good as I thought it would be. All the other ones, yeah, I would say so. Looks like Payo's coming out of the losers bracket maybe, and he's going to be going up against Bean on the next matchup. Now after this, we're going to be having Hotform, and then after that, Naksa going up against each other. That is again going to be a Rogue Warrior matchup. This could be anybody's game. This is actually one of the only matchups that Warriors might actually have a pretty good chance at.
Hey, we said that already, and we already saw what Sony did.
Yeah, that's very true.
I think we can't count out Warriors.
I'm not going to count them out anymore. I'll just count myself. And so anyway, we'll see how Naksa and Hotform do as well.
What was going through your mind in that duel?
So Payo, you went with a very interesting strategy there. I saw you were out there. You were out there. You were camping a little bit in the middle of the duel. You were regenning your spirit with that basic campfire.
Oh, did I cheat? Oh yeah, I cheated. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I kind of cheated.
No, it's fine. The campfire was not stated in the rules that you can't use a basic campfire. so right. I don't think it made too big of a difference. However, you were out there. You were fishing for some fish, and now it looks like you're fishing for compliments too. How does that feel?
Pretty good, because I said I want to get 300 before the beta end, right? So I'm at 278, and I actually got one level, I think. And we have some poggers in the chat, boys. I was at 279. We're now at 280. That was up. No, I just started because he was running around. He was running around, so I just said I'm gonna go on stealth so we can open, right?
Right. Indubitably. So how does it feel? You were out. There were some issues. There was some controversy trying to figure out what the proper verdict should have been, and now here we are. So you have a chance at redemption here. How does it feel?
Yeah, cool, man. It feels super cool. Thank you for making me another chance, of course, in the loser brackets.
Of course. Thank you for joining us, Payo.
I love you, Esban.
I love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Esban, I'm a big fan, of course. Poggers in the chat.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Payo.
Yo, wait a second. How long I have? Because I would like to take a little nap, of course.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can't take a nap.
Because I played the game for like 3 a.m. this morning.
So, he said I love S-Fun. He said Asmongold, I'm a huge fan. I'll see you later, Payo.
Thanks.
Yo,
dude.
thank you guys. Great tournament. I love you, and thanks for the invitation one more time, of course.
Good luck,
If you can't just don't oversleep.
No, I won't. Trust. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, guys.
I love you, Payo.
I love you.
Close enough.
They're facing off. I'm
Best of
ready
one.
whenever. Let's make this happen.
Who's this guy on the left? I actually don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Who is this guy?
Who am I? Yeah.
Alrighty, boys. Let's do it. So Naksa takes the duel. Let's make sure this happens. Oh, Hotform's already smiling. He's happy. He's excited. He's like, oh, man, this is going to be easy. I just got to wait for Blood Rage to go away. And then right after that, the Rage is going to go away. Then I'm going to go ahead and sap this motherfucker. Here we go. He gets the whatever that thing is. There it is, the sap. Oh, he goes for the Garrote. He doesn't even go for the sap because I'm assuming Naksa is probably in... Oh, he wasn't in Berserker Sense anyway. Well, it doesn't even matter. He comes right out of it, and then Hotform immediately stuns him. Naksa's already at half health, and then he's immediately got Kidney, and then... Oh, jeez. I don't want to watch this anymore.
So, in the industry, we call this one yike. That was a big yike, and that's going to be enough to send Naksa out of the tournament. Omega Lol, your warrior. Okay, we are going to see Hotform come out with a very dominant performance. Naksa, thank you very much for competing. We'll see you in the next one. GG's, no re. Hotform moves one nice and ready. Keep in mind that all of our mages that have entered the lower side of the bracket were sent here by Sidu. We got a quick little look at his talents there as he is celebrating a little bit. And now we're back on with our beautiful sideline reporter in SFan, who's getting ready for this next one. Hotform representing Canada. We have a bunch of Canadians in this tournament right now. Some of them been okay. Already opening up.
They're already starting off. Hotform immediately gets on him. Ziqo roots him. Hotform trinkets out of the root and then stuns Ziqo with a kidney shot. Let's see how this is going to go. Ziqo is just taking damage right now. Hotform isn't really taking anything. Okay, Ziqo immediately tried to go for the polymorph. He got it blinded and then immediately blocked it of the blind. Okay, here we go. And then he's moving away. Hotform immediately tries to go for the first aid. It gets denied by a cone of cold. He goes for the vanish, hits him with the cheap shot, immediately blinks the cheap shot, and here we go. Getting the rank 1 frostbolt, I'm pretty sure, on him, just to keep him in combat and keep him in control. This is really, really good for Ziqo right here. This is incredibly good for Ziqo. He's going to be able to completely reset this match. This is amazing for him right now.
Yeah, finally he gets that opportunity to take a little bit of a breath here because Hotform, he came out completely hot. He's not even
going for it. He's just going for the kill. Like, Ziqo is actually just going for the kill. Like, Hotform is just taking damage. Hotform, well, look, I mean, like, wait. No way. No way, dude. No way, dude. Is this really gonna happen? Okay, let's see. So he's actually sitting down and eating in Shadow Meld form. This is going to be a complete reset. Ziqo was literally, like, what was that? 3, 5, 10 health away?
That's what we call the power of the alliance.
Oh my god, dude. Look at that. And Hotform is still getting kited. Ziqo is determined to make sure that was not just a fluke, and he actually does deserve this win. Finishing off Hotform. Let's see if it's going to happen. He's got 1% health. He goes for the bandage, and then he goes for another one, and then he stuns him right there. Ziqo blocks out of it, and then he finishes him off with the wand.
He lasted like so much longer than I thought he was going to there.
That was impressive to be
down a peg and take a victory.
We'll see. The flag has gone down. The time is now. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm actually I'm really curious to see what this matchup is going to be. I think that it could be something like pretty fun. Okay, here we go.
Yes, somebody in chat goes both second place Andes. They are actually two people that have gotten second place at BlizzCon. We're going to see, though, what the move is for this rep.
Healingstat is just immediately kiting backwards, running it out, just basically making as much time as possible, just damaging down Absterge very, very slowly, hits him with the Psychic Scream, runs with him. That's pretty interesting. And then immediately probably hitting him with a Mind Blast, maybe? Yep, there's a Mind Blast right there, and just doing as much damage as possible to Absterge. And then Healingstat is just trying to get as much range as he possibly can. This is not looking good already for Absterge. Absterge, you guys see his mana? Yeah, me either. Not looking good. And then he's immediately having to judge him with wisdom to try to get any mana back possible. This is really, really bad for Absterge. This seems like it might just be over before it's even begun. But Paladins do have a lot of big CDs, so let's see what's going to happen here.
It's so hard for him to close. I think that's what the big thing is. You know, you get the space with the mind control. Look how the ret waddles. Look how it waddles. And Healingstat's just standing back. He's letting the rots go through. The only time we saw him close, literally the only time that we saw a close, that's lay on hands.
Okay.
I mean, you have to. This is a single elimination.
Yep.
The thing is, the only time we saw a close was off the back of a rep. And you're not going to be able to consistently get that. Healingstat can make space again if he needs to.
That being said, Healingstat is he's used up a lot of his mana. So that's definitely a big factor. Now, obviously, Absterge is going to be able to get back in range before this dueling thing goes away. 2 seconds left. Always kind of annoying that happened. Healingstat trinketing immediately out of that Hammer of Justice and basically just running away from Absterge. Slowly, we got a blackout proc. Very, very lucky for Healingstat. Again, Absterge with almost no mana whatsoever. He still does have Bubble, but even if he uses it, I don't really know if it's going to make a bit of a difference because he doesn't even have any mana to do anything with it.
That was a good stun out that came by Healingstat. And you can see Healingstat now, he's gotten what he needed to get. He got a lot of those big cooldowns, and now the space game is going to be a little bit trickier. The auto attacks aren't going to be juicy enough. He has a bubble. He has, I don't actually think he has will to work with anymore. But he does. So he has Inner Fire.
Healingstat might have played a little bit too offensively here.
I think he can still win with the wand. Inner Fire and Bubble are going to do so much here that now he can just rely on all of that juicy spirit that he has, and we're not going to see Absterge able to do too much damage through the defense that Healingstat already has.
And this is going to be the bubble right here, probably. Oh, there's a Psychic Scream, and this has got to be a bubble where it's going to be GG. This has got to be a bubble where it's going to be GG. There's Bubble right there. Healingstat.
He's Bubble Hearthing. He's Bubble Hearthing.
No.
That's how you play it. No, he
got the 9.
No, he didn't even get the Bubble Heart.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That is the biggest foul that's ever happened in World of Warcraft history. You can't even Bubble Heart.
His face, dude.
He just ended stream, dude. Wait, he just ended stream.
On you guys. Oh, wait. Is this Bean and Payo?
It is.
Payo has returned. Okay, let's make it happen.
Little Payo, after a little nap, is he going to be energized enough to take down Officer Bean?
Let's find out. Okay, Bean's sitting there, right on top of his flare. Payo's going to maybe try the same strategy as he had before. He throws up another flare.
Payo has changed for every duel. He's actually worn something different for every duel.
Wow, that's more than he's changed more often than I do in an entire month. This is impressive. I actually is that a headband?
It is. He's been wearing a headband the whole time, though.
Is he WoW's ninja? What is this? Okay. All right, and he's going for the pet kill. He's going for the pet kill. This is very interesting, and he blinded him there. I don't know if this is going to be a good decision or not, but let's go ahead and find out. He has to kill him pretty soon here. He has to kill him. That is actually not good at all. That is not good at all. Getting him there.
I think that's actually a pretty solid play there.
Well, he made it. He made it. Okay, Payo's got the battle chicken out. Okay, he's getting him at the grenade. Payo's already at 50% health. This is not looking good for Bean already. He trapped Payo, and then he's killing the battle chicken.
He has to. If you don't choke the chicken, you get choked by the chicken. You'll hear me say it time and time again. And now, though, Payo actually had a really smart play. It was a really good use of that stun. It allowed him to basically have a full opener without having the opener. And now he can actually close the space onto Bean. Bean needs to be a kiting Andy.
Right there. I mean, honestly, if that dot had just ticked in a different way, that probably would have been really good for Payo, but obviously it didn't. He's moving away here. Obviously, Serpent Sting is falling away. He's getting as much health as possible with his bandages, and let's see if he's going to be able to get back in stealth. He was not able to get back in stealth. He's trying to just run out and reset. This is not looking good for Payo at all. He's going right to the edge. Bean is just hunting him down with Hunter's Mark. Payo throws the grenade. Is it going to hit Bean? It missed. This is not good for Payo. 80 health, 1 health. It is over for little Payo.
And you can see him whispering that GG.
Fuck you, idiot.
Or that. Yeah, it goes either way. You never know. But Payo, I think very well played by him. And when we see Bean more and more, I do want to reiterate that he is one of those...
Bean versus Black Lizard. I'm scared from the eye. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Now, scarred from the eye. I see.
Never mind. From the eye. He's talking about the all-seeing eye.
Exactly.
Yeah. So basically.
Well, here we go. Let's start it off. So immediately he opens up with a scatter shot, starts hitting him. Immediately starts Viper stinging him. Oh wow! He feigned death to stop that cast. Black Wizard immediately blocks and removes that. And then of course we do have another polymorph right here, dropping the big one. Obviously, Black Wizard doing a ton of damage, playing super offensively, trying to play inside Bean's dead zone. Bean is already at half health. Black Wizard still sitting there at 75, maybe even more. Not only is he killing Bean, but he's also killing Oreo, Bean's pet.
Goodness.
And then immediately Black Wizard just doesn't give a fuck.
Blocked out of the trap, dude. Double ice block, a whammy. He's able to take this one down.
Holy shit.
It's confirmed. Lizards really do run the world. Black Lizard going to be able to take
anticipation.
Here we go.
Okay,
here we go. All right, there we go. Immediately hitting him with a frost trap, freezing Healingstat, getting at max range, charging up an aim shot, and then probably just trying to run as far away as possible to outrange the, I'm assuming, probably the Shadow Word Pain, just to make that little bit more of time. Healingstat is already down almost half health and half mana.
Look at Zero's mana though as well.
Oh my god!
Like Zero has just he's getting fried here at this point.
Healingstat doesn't have a pet though.
Healingstat also doesn't have any health at this point. Zero is trying to take down Healingstat.
What is this? I think this might.
And Zero, a trap.
Well, Zero is actually, I believe that he's probably just trying to make sure that he just secures this win 100%. So Healingstat did have enough mana, obviously, for a shield, and that could have actually been really bad for Zero. He's running away there. I don't know if that trap was the right play or not, but we're going to find out. Healingstat chasing down Zero. Zero running away with aspect of the cheetah, obviously a little bit able to move a little bit faster, but Healingstat, this is a pretty quick reversal, and it looks like Healingstat is probably going to win this unless Zero does a very, very good job with this. Obviously, trap is going out. Trap did not hit, or maybe trap didn't even happen. Zeroed with the stun. That's it. It's over.
I think he stuck his own leg in that trap. The trap was a trap. Healingstat going to be able to take this one down. You can see him getting excited. Yeah, pretty much every single person in chat was saying, "Yo, the Hunter's got this. The Hunter's got it." This is why I was saying
I thought he had it until that trap. Like until that trap, I thought that he absolutely had it.
Sometimes the trap is a trap.
It is. There it is. That's a trap.
Catch your own leg in it, and just like that, we are going to see Zero. He's definitely impressed us, but it is going to be none other than Healingstat moving on forward to play against the All-Seeing Eye.
This is going to be a match.
This one?
This is going to be a match.
This one, children will be born during this match. This match is going to take so long. This is going to take a while.
Okay. Do we want to do? You could just done that and then just had him have another name. I mean, dogs don't really speak English. You call them whatever the fuck. You know?
They're just McConnell. But ultimately, here we are in a situation where I think we are pretty impressed with all the competitors.
Yep.
I got really distracted by thinking about McConnell there for a second.
All right, Black Wizard versus Sonydigital. Let's make this happen. Here we go. Whenever they're ready, we'll start the duel. Let's go.
Getting this one underway. Sonydigital already had to go up against a mage. It didn't look very good. Sony played very well himself. He's taken off some of that fabric that was holding him down. There we go.
Yeah.
Is Gotchi Base enabled in your chat?
I don't even know. I think that it is.
About to find out.
Okay, here we go. So Sony's going to be able to get the charge right there. Immediately goes into Berserker Sense. Let's see. Trinkets right out of that to create that immediate pressure. And then we see, obviously, Ziqo going for that polymorph. He's just sitting around waiting for that. Hits the Iron Grenade. And it didn't hit Sony, but the polymorph probably does. And there we go. He did a little bit of damage to Ziqo. I keep confusing myself with Black Wizard. At the very beginning, I don't want to say Black Wizard too many times. And this is not looking good for Sony. This is the traditional warrior. So basically what's going to happen here, see, Sony's going to try to run over to him. Now, eventually Sony, he puts on his sword and shield for really no reason because the magical damage is happening. And eventually he will be able to charge, at which point Ziqo will immediately blink away. And then there we go. Obviously got right out of Will of the Forsaken. Got out of that. Frostbolt again.
So here's how Sony can win. Here's how Sony can win. if he times everything perfectly and Ziqo doesn't kill him right now, and Ziqo decides he needs to go for a reset, and we see Sony have another MLG frag, like a no-scope, like a 420 no-scope, he
like
can win.
The one that just happened to him?
But it looks like Ziqo is just going to have every advantage here. Look at that offensive ice block, just showing that he has the button. Will Sony be able to punish that flex, or will he fall down? And we are going to see the War Chief get taken out by the Lizard. That's a tough matchup for Sony. I think Sony has proven. I think Sony has proven that he is the best warrior in this tournament.
I mean, absolutely, 100%. Like, Sony put on a great show. He did amazing. He did better than I think everybody expected him to do. So I'm very, very impressed by that. And now we're going to go to our final game in the losers bracket just because they're so much different than a lot of the other things that we've been kind of used to expect. Okay, there's the dual flag. It's gone down. Let's make this happen. Let's see what's going to happen. Here we go.
Duel getting started here. Once he clicks the button.
Yeah.
Anticipation building.
All right, let's go. And here we go. Immediately buffs himself up. Puts on the shield, and let's go. Polymorph immediately goes out. That's something that we could all pretty much expect was going to happen. And then we have the Frostbolts go out, and now Healingstat is just basically trying to keep himself alive here, and then maybe doing, let's see what's going to happen here, keeping the dots on him, and moving towards All-Seeing Eye, maybe for a fear. I'm assuming this is probably a fear, and then he blinks away from the fear, obviously, hits him with the Mind Blast, and he blocks the Mind Blast. Okay, I didn't expect that at all. Hits him with the Iron Grenade on top of that. Stuns him with the Iron Grenade. Hits him with another Frostbolt on top of a Fire Blast. Healingstat is almost dead already, and he needs to keep himself up. Here we go. All-Seeing Eye might actually be about to win this. And then he hits him with a 415 crit. Uh-oh, this is not looking good for him.
Dude, All-Seeing Eye is a freak of nature. This guy is absolutely insane. He has looked so good. Keep in mind that it took Sidu hitting him for like 600 back-to-back crits to be able to even knock this guy down to the lower side of the bracket. Now he has Healingstat with almost no mana. He just can't let him reset here. Healingstat going to be trying to go for that reset. He's going in for the drink. Where's All-Seeing Eye? He's going to be able to get the poly, deny the mana. Only one tick even goes off. Healingstat with 800 mana to work with. It looks like he is going to be sent out of this tournament.
This is not looking good for Healingstat at all. Obviously, both of them are basically drinking back up. They're, I guess, agreeing to reset, which I don't know if that's a good decision for All-Seeing Eye because he's obviously used both of his blocks, I'm pretty sure. So basically, he must be really confident being able to win this. And he's keeping him CC'd with obviously rank 1 Frostbolt running out, obviously regening mana slowly. And by the time the Healingstat probably gets to him, he's going to be almost full health and full mana here. So this is going to be basically a reset entirely. And Healingstat, though, at the same time, he's still at half mana.
I
don't know if this is going to happen.
It's not a full reset, right? But ultimately, I felt like kind of the same way that you did.
Yeah.
Like, why not just close the jaws of life? It seemed like we saw the All-Seeing Eye in such a dominating place, but he's just flexing how much of a dominant place that is. He gets a full tank of gas. Now he's starting to crit.
615. Okay. I don't know if Healingstat can heal through this or not. And he does resist the bomb. That is very, very good for Healingstat, obviously. Doing the greater heals, keeping his mana up as much as possible, doing whatever he can. I don't know if this is even going to be possible for Healingstat. He is really, really low, but he does get that heal off. He still has 500 mana left. All-Seeing Eye is getting pretty low on mana too. This could be what's happened with almost a lot of these other games where Healingstat, it looks like he's out, and then he comes right back. And he keeps All-Seeing Eye in combat again. And then basically, let's see, we got another rank 1 Frostbolt, and All-Seeing Eye's got maybe a little bit less than 1,000 mana here. But Healingstat's got probably a little bit less than 500. That's not good at all. Okay, let's see what this is going to be. And so All-Seeing Eye right now, I think, is just really waiting for that perfect opportunity to be able to close this out completely. As you guys can see already, that he does have the potential to, if all of the stars align, completely end Healingstat entirely. And I think he's just waiting for that to happen.
I'm still surprised about the reset, right? I think that the reset is a relatively surprising thing, but All-Seeing Eye really seems to know these matchups just so well.
Yeah, he does.
Like, I've been so impressed by him, and once again, we're going to see
damage right there. I mean, that damage is like 3 or 4 crits right there in a row, even with the Frost Nova crit at the same time. He's down to 5 health, and then he finishes it off. All-Seeing Eye wins with a 400 and I believe 46 crit with Fire Blast.
Yeah, you can see Adrian saying GG's there. Yeah. I think that Healingstat is one of those players, too, that a lot of people are like, pretty impressed with in this tournament so far. I know he surprised you. He surprised a lot of people in chat, especially in that last matchup. But it is going to be the Mage versus Mage.
Oh shit!
It's from a little bit earlier, dude.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna talk to you off stream, okay?
Yeah, we'll let you know. Okay, here we go. Duel starting. Let's make this happen. Here we go. All Seeing Eye versus Black Wizard. Let's go. They both immediately open up. Look at this. They're trading. They immediately open up with rank 1 Frostbolts. He stops the cast right there with a bomb right there. Ziqo blinks right on top of him, hits him with a grenade, and this is going right down to it. All Seeing Eye looks like he's already under half health. This is not looking good for him at all. Black Wizard is he's just arcane explosioning him to death. I don't know how this is going to go. He's going to maybe go for the polymorph. He gets the polymorph off. That is very, very good for Black. Oh, no, he just trinkets right out of it. All Seeing Eye has 400 health left. I don't know if this is going to be enough for him to come through. And All Seeing Eye is doing his best. He goes for a higher rank Frostbolt, but it's not really going to make a difference. Black Wizard is losing more health faster than All Seeing Eye is. All Seeing Eye at 200 health, 80 health, 80 health, and that is it. Black Wizard finishes it off, taking All Seeing Eye out of the match. And now we go on.
I do want to say
final 3.
I do want to say that when we look at All Seeing Eye, what was able to do in this tournament, like he's gone up against names that have been in the scene for so long.
Yeah, these are like the best mages in the entire world. Like the fact that he was able to get even close to it is absolutely incredible. Like
we gotta get All Seeing Eye in the guild.
I hope so. I think any guild would be glad to have this guy in there. Any BG would be glad to have this guy.